Hey everybody, welcome back to Gaming with ADHD, and in this video we're going to be doing part 2 of the Siege of the Citadel core game unboxing. In the first video we took a look at everything here on this first tray, the corporation models, the different small monster models. So if you want to see what's in there, go check out that first video. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Take out the tray. All right, so first thing we've got, because this will get out of the way quickly, we've got 5 of the Doom Trooper tracker boards. This is for holding and organizing all of your cards. We've talked about it before, but just a quick rundown for those that haven't seen it. These 2 slots are where you're going to put the cards for your 2 characters. Down here, you'll put the rank card for your faction. Down here, you use your pegs, or one of your pegs, to track your promotion credits. So basically, as you kill members of the Dark Legion, you'll gain experience in order to rank up to get access to more equipment, better dice. Across here at the top, we have 2 spots for the health tracker for your Doom Troopers. And then slots on the side, the bottom, and the top for the gear. As I said, we have 5 of these here for the 5 different corporations that come in the core box. Alright, we've got pegs, like we mentioned, 3 for each faction, 5 different colors. Cards, dice. So let's take a look at the dice real quick. Not bad. For the white dice, it's actually a pretty good mold. The colors actually look really good as well. Looks like we've got 2 hits and 4 blanks. I would have preferred that the hits be on opposite sides of the dice, but that's just me. I didn't do the math. All right, let's see the next one. So in order of strength, it goes white, then red. This one looks really good. Pretty solid white paint there. There are 3 hit symbols and 3 blanks. Then we have the black dice. So it looks like the paint's a little thin around the center, but not too bad. Nothing worth complaining about. You have 4 hit symbols, 2 blanks. All right, and you get 3 black dice, 5 white dice, and 4 red dice. All right. I will just put these back in their slot. You know what? I will put everything back in its slot, because it will. All right. Put pegs back and put trays back. All right, let's look at the cards. Compared to some of the other boxes, it's kind of surprising just seeing one average sized package of cards. All right. So we first have secondary objective cards. As I've said before, really good quality on the printing, really good art on the back. All right, looks like we've got the faction cards next. Starting with Bauhaus. This is just great. The faction symbol. Capital. Big Bob Watts. Cybertronic. Imperial. And Mishima. I gotta say, most of this is reused art. It's art that's been around for Mutant Chronicles for decades. But I have to say, this art is fantastic. Looking at it now and realizing how old the art is, to me really speaks to the quality on the art. So I don't mind that they reuse that at all. All right, we've got Doom Trooper bonus cards, so different special abilities that you can use. And so we got 8 of those. We've got equipment. All the equipment is going to have any bonus dice that it gets. What rank you're supposed to be. I'm not quite sure what the orange number is. Probably should finish reading the rules. Okay. Got the event deck. At least part of it. That's starting at number 23. So... oh, that's right. There are more cards down below. Some of the Dark Legion unit cards. And more secondary objectives. All right. We've got a couple of miniatures. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, we already went through the Praetorian Stalker. You get a second one of this model. Just as good as the first. And the Ezogul. Okay, so this is going to be the model that this is for. So I went over this in the first video. Basically, this is an adapter, basically, for the Ezogul. You just wrap it around the bottom of the base like that, and he now successfully stands up. Basically, because of his size, as you can see, and the fact that the lots of stuff hanging over, base is a little unstable. Makes me kind of wonder why they didn't just model him on a larger base in the first place, but not my call. So let's take a look at this guy. There is a lot going on here. Basically, he's sort of a centaur-looking creature. We've got the 2 forelimbs, 2 hind limbs. Very robotic. Massive gun. I like that belt of ammunition coming off. The face sort of looks like a decayed horse or a dog. Whatever. And then a sword. Overall, really good model. He was a centerpiece in the original game, so nice to see him have there. Okay, so he will not fit back in the tray with that little adapter base on. So, took it off. All right. Let's get underneath. All right, we've got the tiles. These do come shrink wrapped together. When I was doing the unboxing of the giant box that came for the Kickstarter, I did open it up. Yeesh, lots of tokens, plus the map tiles. So one downside to mine, you can see right here, all of these tiles were damaged. It looks like they were dropped right on the corner in the factory. And I say in the factory because the rest of the box is perfectly clean. So it's not like I was sent a damaged copy of the game. But let's take a look at these tiles really quick. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right. So, even with the damage up in the corner, that looks really good. I did already contact Modifius. They are going to send some replacements. They are currently still in the process of shipping, so it may take a while. Luckily, this doesn't seem to affect gameplay. It's just one of those that, for me, it's going to bug me. I had one broken model. I'm not worried about that. I know I can fix that. Unfortunately, with cardboard, once you damage it, there's really not a lot you can do except replace it. So there's board 1 and board 9. Looks like a little temple to Ilion there. Board 3. Looks like an operating suite. And 11. It's like a throne room of some sort. 4, that's got a lot going on. A lot of different colors. They're not as complimentary as I would like, but not too worried about it. These are a little different. These have more of a matte finish than all of the other tiles that I've been looking at. So, regardless though, great quality. Very nice. There's a lot going on. Looks like a little choke point. Very excited to get this to the table. I think I'm going to have to grab the 15-year-old and force him to spend some time with Dad. I joke. He's actually pretty good about that. So there are 7 square tiles. These are all 8 by 8 as far as the number of squares. And then there is this one. This one will actually punch out. We've got some tokens here. This is the marker for doing solo play. This will go on top of the plastic staircase. Wow. I had not seen that before. That is great. Algaroth is going to have a party, it looks like. Alright, we've got tokens. We've got doors. I like that they've done different colors on all of these. It's not just the same. Tokens for different factions. Dark Legion. Overlay tokens. Duplicated on this board, a little bit different because it is going to have a different rank board for the Dark Legion over here. Same with this one. We've got more tokens, not quite sure what that is. These are going to be used for your entry points for the Doom Troopers. Creature tokens, faction tokens. These will be used for the Dark Legion player, where they can start spawning in and adding in more Dark Legion monsters. Again, duplicated. Faction tokens. So one interesting thing about the game, if I haven't mentioned already, is it's semi-cooperative. So the Doom Troopers do cooperate, but they are also, working on their own objectives, trying to actually score points to be the winner of the game. But then what they'll do is they'll use those faction tokens to pick which player's turn it is, but then also to pick one of the factions before the game starts to actually run the Dark Legion faction. So everybody actually would get a turn, or if you're playing five corporations, each player would get a turn as the Dark Legion over the course of a 5-mission campaign. So, nice little way to keep everybody involved. I know that one thing that's always bugged me in these kinds of games is I get stuck being the overlord, dungeon master, game master, whatever the game calls it. And I never get to play the heroes. So, I like that they give all the heroes a turn as the bad guy. So, nice little addition there. All right. And our last tile. Wow. I like that. I know I keep saying it, and I'll say it again, but I really, really like the art for this. Modifius did a fantastic job. All right, so let's bring our box back. So let's take this out real quick. All right, so bags. If you're a game manufacturer and you give me bags to put my tokens in, I love you. Keep it up. Here are the rest of the cards that I was expecting. We'll open those in a second. And this is the vacuform staircase that I was talking about. So the punch out sector tile will actually sit on top of this, and then these represent staircases that if you remember from the first video, it does give you stickers. So the stone ones will go here, representing the steps, and then along the edge you'll put the other ones that look like a stone facade. Sorry, actually, you know what? There we go. So, these are our stickers. So, you would put the stone ones on the steps. Then you'd put these on the facade so that you can, you're not just looking at a black piece of plastic. So, again, wasn't expecting that. I think it's a great addition. Good job, Modifius. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way, and then we will go through the card packs, and then I will put everything back in. All right. This game is absolutely going to be a challenge to store in an efficient yet complete manner. All right. So we've got more Doom Trooper cards. Again, these can be used as either special abilities, as listed, with the special rules included, or they can be discarded to take an extra action with your Doom Trooper. All right, we've got the faction rank cards. Each faction is going to have 6 of these cards. They are double-sided, so rank 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then it also lists the special abilities, which I didn't realize this, but they do increase as the game goes on. So we've got Bauhaus, Capital. Outside of the special ability, it looks like they are all the same. Would have been nice to see a little bit more variation between the corporations, but overall, who cares? This is going to be fun. All right, we've got our quick start cards. So, just a quick option for take these characters and this equipment, and then a summary of the turn. Reference for the Dark Legion player. More secondary objectives. So we'll set that to the side. All right, sorry for the jump there, but let's get this finished off. Had to step away for a second. All right, so there are quite a bit of cards in this. Ugh. All right. So we've got more spawn cards. I was about to say I wish they'd had some art in addition to the 3D model, but I was blind and did not see that there. All right. So, one complaint I will make is I am not sure how I'm going to store all of this. Not sure if I'm going to make something to put in the bottom of the box and just organize all the cards that way. Maybe just go buy a bunch of Ultra Pro deck boxes. I've got all the event cards. Just get Ultra Pro deck boxes for the different cards. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you've done. A couple of pieces of equipment. Let's see. This looks like a whole pack of just equipment. Let's see. Yes, this is almost all equipment. Wow. All that. Just different equipment cards. Things you can upgrade. Cool. Alright, more Doom Trooper cards. Which is good. I thought it was rather limited on the first stack. Alright, now this is actually cool. I had somebody ask me in the Facebook group for the role-playing game and the board game. Somebody asked about seeing a video of the AI deck in action, and of everything that I'd gone through up to that point, I'd not seen the AI deck. So I thought it was just an add-on that they hadn't done. I did not realize that they put the AI deck directly into the core set. So again, I'm going to have to give props to Modifius for putting that in right away instead of making that either an add-on or an optional buy or something to be released later. The fact that they put it in right away is great. So basically it'll tell you where to look for things. This is why you have the north marker. So if you're playing with the AI deck, you know how to use the compass. So basically this means, look whether it's a good guy or a bad guy that you're looking for. Start by looking for the model closest to you going north. And then if there's multiple models within the same amount of range, then you start by going east. So that's how that card would read. Or south and east, or east and north. Okay. If you need something in a specific location, then that's what that is for. So, kind of like Battleship. So this would be D6. You'd go over 4, down 6. If you need to find a specific location. And then each card also has a faction symbol, as you can see. And so that if something needs to be done to a particular faction, then you would draw a card at random and go with what's on the symbol. Sorry, I guess I should keep this on camera. And then you have what kind of things you will do if you draw the card. So if Doom Troopers are adjacent, perform a close combat. If not, and Doom Troopers are visible, firearm attack. If not, move towards Doom Troopers. So, all of these are different, actions to control the Dark Legion if you're playing by yourself or co-op. So, nice big deck of that. That's awesome. All right, and then we have door cards. So there are 6 door cards in the game, and the door cards I believe you put 3 of them in play or I believe you put trap cards in equal to half of the number of doors that are in play. So not all of the doors are trapped. But that is everything. So overall, I am very happy with this. I think Modiphius has done a great job. I'm very excited to get to play the game. I think I'm going to try that this weekend. But if you have a chance to either play or get a copy of yourself, personally, I'm very happy with the purchase. I think Modiphius absolutely put the time and the effort into the production that they needed to make this a quality product. And the reviews that I've read is that the game is a little light, but you know what? At this point, I like games that are a little lighter. I've played the crazy games in the past, but sometimes it's just fun to be able to have a game like this and blow stuff up and overall just have a good time with it. So just based on the contents of the packaging and the contents of the game itself, the miniatures, again, I recommend it. So that is Mutant Chronicles Siege of the Citadel. I appreciate your patience with me. And, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite part? What did you like most about what I've shown you? And if you haven't already, please give us subscribe to the channel. I plan on putting out more content. Having some fun with this game, and we'll talk more later. Thanks for watching.